Everyone, and welcome back, and thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, and appreciate you, and I hope you all have had a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and continue to have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. And B'zchut Zoring, everyone can always know and strive and love and laugh when Hashem gives us what we need in our lives, and we'll be able to follow through on that and maximize our potential. And even if we can't maximize our potential, to be happy with what we've done, and to be satisfied with what we've done, to be able to continue moving forward. So we're doing Pirkei Mishnah Dalet. Asara nisyonos nisnasa Avraham Avinu ve'ama v'chulam v'yodia kama chivaso shel Avraham Avinu. Our father Abraham was tested with 10 trials, and he withstood all of them to show the degree of our forefather Abraham's love for God. So we're doing big green article Pirkei Agrowth, and so let's just jump into it. So it's established rule of Jewish history that the actions of our forefathers are pertaining to the future generations. Like it's part of like the spiritual DNA, like in our genetic code. So for example, the way that Abraham was cast into a fire, we're already doing it. We're say whether the Jewish people are ready to sacrifice their lives for Hashem. Or when Hashem brought the famine and made it so Abraham had to move to Egypt. We know that we have to have a constantly unquestioning loyalty for Hashem. Machzor Vitri and Rashi point out the 10 and 10, the 10 and 10 comparison between all these things of upholding the world and the 10 trials. It's like these trials like these that the world is held up for. Moving on, what's the purpose of a trial though? That Hashem knows Hashem knows what man can do, what man cannot do, and what man will do and what man won't do. So it's that Rambam talks about that. It's for us. It's that the Rambam talks about it. It's at the introduction to the Akedah, to the Akedah Yitzchak. It's for us. It's for us to be able to translate our potential into action. Really, the Diablos talks about how parents who send their kids away during their prime time years to go and learn Torah and to focus on that and to grow are true parents of Abraham. Is that the true descendants of one called Abraham, our beloved, and that the word nisayon, like tests and trials, is the same shorish as nes or banner. Is that we know that when people survive harsh conditions and they go through struggles, is that they come out better. They come out better people. And Abraham was a wonderful person in the beginning, but after all of these things, he just became more of a powerhouse. After, it sheds light on our hidden qualities. Sfas Emes talks about how a miracle is Hashem going beyond nature for us. But a trial of faith is us going above our nature for Him, above our nature for Hashem. And that Rav Yonah talks about how the others saw what Avram's love for Hashem, but it's that the Me'irim of Shlomo Kluger actually talks about it, how it's different. It's actually it's Hashem's love for Avram. It's that all these incessant amounts of trials means that Hashem gave him unprecedented potential. And for all of us, it's that when Hashem gives us just trial after trial after trial, it means that we have so much potential within us. And that's the thing. You have so much potential within you. You're capable of everything. Rav Gedalia Shor talks about how the Midrash where it talks about how the angel says Abram's name twice, Abram above and Abram below. It's that the Abram above is so superhuman potential. The Abram below, by doing all these trials and fulfilling them, gets to make it so that it's a symbiosis. It's the same. It's synonymous. That they're synonymous with each other. The power above and the power below. The Barbanel talks about how it's actually those for others to be exposed to the deep faith with Hashem, a deep connection with Hashem. Going through these trials, you see how these things pan out. It's actually that they're able to take some of that and live a better life, and live a more upgraded life. And so, a very, very, very quick review. And thank you so much for listening. I hope you all have had a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and continue to have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. B'zchut Zoring, everyone can always know and strive and love to be themselves, and love to push their potentials, and love to constantly actualize their potentials, and dance with simcha when it happens. Continue moving on. Be satisfied. So we're doing Pirkei Dalet Mishnah Hey, not Pirkei Dalet Mishnah Hey, Pirkei Mishnah Dalet. My bad. Asra nisyon nisnasa Avraham Avinu ve'aman v'chulam ve'odia kama chivaso shel Avraham Avinu. Our forefather Abraham was tested with 10 trials, and he withstood all of them to show the degree of our forefather Abraham's love for God. So outside, it's just why does Hashem give a nisayon if Hashem knows what we're going to do and if He knows our potentials? It's that the nisayon isn't for Him; it's for us. Rambam and others talk about how it's for us to be able to actualize our potential, It's for us to be able to see that we can do it, for us to know that we can do it. Because maybe I'd say I have the potential to lose, but until we actually do it, we don't know that we can do it. We don't actually believe we can. We don't actually feel we can constantly go do that at will. When you do something difficult the first time, it's very difficult, but after that first time, it becomes easier and easier and easier. And so it's that realm that we know that we're capable of it. Now, when Hashem gives you so many trials, I think it talks about the Swas Emes, so Meir and Shlomo Kluger, is that Hashem gives you trials, it means that you have so much potential within you. The fact that you only have, if you have trials, it means that there's potential. And so if you have constant trials, it means that there's so much potential within you, and don't doubt that. Thank you so much for listening.